Waking up at 2 a.m. with your calf twisted in pain, if that sounds familiar, you're not alone. For many older adults, nighttime leg cramps aren't just random or age-related. They're loud, painful warnings that something in your body is off balance. And while most people reach for a pill, what if the answer isn't in your medicine cabinet, but in your kitchen? Today, we're diving into 10 everyday foods, backed by real science, that can help prevent these sudden muscle spasms and keep your legs stronger, healthier, and more relaxed through the night. Some of them you might already eat, but one in particular might surprise you. And it could be the reason you finally sleep through the night again. Can you guess which one? Let me know in the comments what time your cramps usually hit. 2 a.m.? 3 a.m.? We're listening, and you're not alone. Ready to take the first step toward natural relief? Let's begin. If you're over 60, chances are you've felt it. That sudden tightness in your legs, usually when you're least expecting it. Maybe after a short walk, maybe just lying in bed. And once it starts, it's hard to get comfortable again. You stretch, you rub, you breathe through it. But deep down, you wonder, why does this keep happening? The truth is, leg cramps in seniors are more than just a nuisance. They're often a signal, a sign that your muscles aren't getting what they need. It could be hydration, it could be circulation. It could be that certain key minerals are running low in your system without you even realizing it. Now, you might have tried supplements, maybe even prescriptions. But what if those cramps are your body's way of saying, feed me better? What if food, a real, simple food, could calm those nerves, ease those spasms, and help your body reset? That's what this video is about. Not just stopping the pain, but understanding why it's happening. And what you can do naturally to prevent it before it starts. So let me ask you this. If changing one part of your dinner could mean sleeping through the night without pain, would you try it? Drop a yes in the comments if you're ready to take control, without adding more pills to your shelf. Now let's start with a fruit you probably already have on your counter, but might never think of as medicine. 1. Banana, potassium's fast fix. Let's start with something simple, something sweet, familiar, and easy to eat. The humble banana. Now you might think of bananas as a quick snack or something you slice over cereal. But did you know one medium banana carries around 400 milligrams of potassium? That's nearly 10% of your daily needs. And for seniors, potassium is one of the most important minerals your muscles rely on. Why? Because low potassium levels make your muscles more likely to spasm. Without enough potassium, the communication between your nerves and muscles gets scrambled. That's when you get those sharp, uncontrollable cramps, especially at night. And here's the part most people don't know. As we age, our bodies naturally lose muscle mass and become less efficient at holding on to electrolytes like potassium. So even if you're eating enough, it might not be enough anymore. Bananas can help fill that gap, gently, naturally, without spiking your blood sugar if you choose wisely. So which banana is best? If you're managing diabetes or blood sugar, go for the smaller or slightly green ones. They digest slower and have more resistant starch. Want something quick after exercise or before bed? A medium-ripe banana is ideal. You can blend one into a smoothie with spinach and Greek yogurt, slice it over whole grain toast with almond butter, or just grab it on its own. But here's the real question. If something this simple can help relax your muscles and even support your nerves with a bit of vitamin B6, why not make it part of your daily routine? Have you ever noticed fewer cramps after eating bananas? Share your story in the comments. It could help someone else who's still struggling. Up next, we've got a creamy green fruit that actually packs even more potassium than a banana. And it does a lot more than just that. Let's take a closer look. 2. Avocado. More than healthy fat. If bananas are nature's potassium pill, then avocados are nature's full body support system. Soft, creamy, and often labeled as a good fat, avocados actually outshine bananas when it comes to leg cramp prevention. And not just because of their potassium. One whole avocado can deliver over 700 milligrams of potassium, nearly double what you get from a banana. But that's just the beginning. Avocados are also rich in magnesium, which acts like a natural muscle relaxer, and monounsaturated fats that help reduce inflammation in your muscles and joints. Why does that matter? Because for many older adults, leg cramps don't show up alone. They come with stiffness, joint pain, or lingering soreness that makes walking more difficult. Avocados tackle all of it, from nerves to muscles to joints, in one simple scoop. And here's something even more impressive. Those healthy fats in avocado help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins, like vitamin D. That means when you eat avocado alongside calcium-rich foods like yogurt or leafy greens, you're giving your body a serious upgrade in how it supports muscle contraction and bone strength. So how can you add avocado to your day without overdoing it? Try half an avocado on whole grain toast for breakfast, or diced into a salad with spinach and lemon juice. Just remember, while the fats are good, they're still calorie dense. So a few times a week is just right for most seniors. Have you ever tried avocado before bed to calm your legs? It may sound odd, but many people swear by it. Leave a comment if you've noticed a difference, or if you're willing to give it a try. Next, we're moving from creamy to leafy, and looking at a vegetable that doesn't just relax your muscles, it helps your blood flow better, especially to your legs. You won't want to miss this one. 3. Spinach, circulation booster. You've probably heard spinach is good for you, but most people don't realize just how powerful it is when it comes to preventing leg cramps. It's not just about magnesium, though that's important. What makes spinach stand out is its rare ability to boost blood flow to your legs. Here's how it works. Spinach is loaded with natural nitrates. These are compounds your body turns into nitric oxide, which helps open up blood vessels and improve circulation. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles, and that means fewer cramps, less soreness, and faster recovery. This is especially helpful at night. Think about it. When you're lying still for hours, blood flow can slow down, especially to your lower legs. That's part of why cramps tend to strike when you're resting. Spinach helps keep things moving. And yes, it's also packed with magnesium, a mineral your muscles need to stay calm, not clenched. Magnesium helps regulate nerve signals and prevent those sudden, painful contractions. But here's a trick many people miss. Cooking spinach actually makes that magnesium easier to absorb. A quick steam or sauté can go a long way. If you're watching your salt, spinach is also a smart pick. It's naturally low in sodium but high in potassium, helping to balance your electrolytes without raising blood pressure. So, what's the best way to eat it? Try adding spinach to an omelette, blending it into a smoothie, or tossing it into soup. Even a small handful each day can make a difference. Do you eat spinach raw or do you cook it? Drop your answer in the comments, and let's compare notes. Now, let's switch gears. The next food may be small, but it's packed with sleep-friendly magnesium and something else your muscles will thank you for. Let's crack open a secret hiding in your pantry. 4. Pumpkin seeds. The night snack hero. They're tiny, crunchy, and probably sitting in your pantry right now. But don't underestimate them. Pumpkin seeds might be one of the most efficient ways to relax your muscles before bed. Just one small handful of pumpkin seeds, about an ounce, delivers nearly 40% of your daily magnesium needs. That's huge, especially considering how many seniors are running low on this mineral without knowing it. Magnesium doesn't just help muscles move, it helps them relax. And that's exactly what you need if cramps are waking you up in the middle of the night. But here's the secret weapon. Pumpkin seeds also contain tryptophan. That's the same amino acid found in turkey, the one that makes you sleepy after Thanksgiving dinner. Your body uses it to create serotonin and melatonin, two hormones that support better sleep. So when you eat pumpkin seeds at night, you're not just easing cramps, you're setting yourself up for deeper, more restful sleep. And unlike some supplements, this food-based magnesium is easier to absorb. Plus, you get bonus nutrients like zinc and healthy fats that support nerve function too. So how should you eat them? Keep it simple. Dry, roasted or raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds are perfect as an evening snack. You can sprinkle them on yogurt, blend them into smoothies, or eat a spoonful on their own. Ever tried eating pumpkin seeds before bed? Did it help? Share your routine in the comments. Your tip might help someone else sleep through the night. Now, if you're looking for something a little heartier and packed with omega-3s, calcium, and vitamin D all in one, our next food has you covered. It's delicious, powerful, and comes straight from the sea. 5. Salmon and sardines. Omega-3 powerhouse. Let's talk about fish, but not just any fish. We're talking about two of the most nutrient-packed foods for seniors, salmon and sardines. These aren't just good for your heart. They're powerful allies in the fight against leg cramps. Here's why. First, they're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation, one of the hidden causes behind muscle stiffness, nerve irritation, and even cramping. If you're dealing with leg pain that doesn't seem to go away, or soreness that lingers after a short walk, inflammation might be part of the story. But salmon and sardines go further. They're also excellent sources of vitamin D and calcium, two nutrients that work hand in hand to keep your muscles and nerves functioning properly. Without enough vitamin D, your body can't absorb calcium efficiently. And without calcium, your muscles can misfire, tightening up when they should be resting. Sardines, in particular, are a hidden gem for seniors. Eat them with the bones. Yes, they're soft and safe, and you're getting one of the best natural sources of calcium out there. Perfect if you're avoiding dairy. Worried about the taste? Try canned sardines in olive oil on toast with lemon, or grill a piece of salmon for dinner and pair it with spinach. It's simple, satisfying, and a full cramp-fighting meal. Have you tried sardines before? Be honest. Love them or hate them? Tell us in the comments. Your experience might encourage someone else to give it a shot. Next, we're switching from savory to creamy. This next food is rich in calcium, easy on the stomach, and comes with a bonus most people overlook. It helps your gut absorb more of the minerals your muscles need. 6. Yogurt, gut and muscle harmony. Now let's talk about something creamy, comforting, and surprisingly powerful. Yogurt. You might already enjoy it for breakfast or as a light snack. But when it comes to muscle health and leg cramp prevention, yogurt deserves a second look. Why? Because yogurt brings together three key players in one spoonful: calcium, protein, and probiotics. Calcium, as you may know, is critical for muscle contraction. Without enough of it, your muscles can become overexcited, jumping into painful spasms at the worst times. That's where cramps begin. But here's the twist. It's not just about getting calcium. It's about absorbing it. And that's where vitamin D, often added to yogurt, makes all the difference. Vitamin D helps your body pull calcium into your bones and muscles where it belongs. So every bite of fortified yogurt isn't just tasty, it's therapeutic. Plus, yogurt is gentle on digestion, which matters if you've had trouble with dairy in the past. Greek yogurt, in particular, has less sugar, more protein, and often sits better with folks who are slightly lactose intolerant. And don't forget the probiotics, those friendly bacteria that support gut health. A healthy gut helps your body absorb more of the minerals it needs, like magnesium and potassium, which play a big role in preventing cramps. How do you like your yogurt? Plain, fruity, or mixed with seeds? Share your favorite combo in the comments. Now, let's move from the fridge to the skillet. Our next food is often overlooked, but when it comes to nerve health and muscle control, it might be one of the most important things you can eat in the morning. Let's crack it open next. 7. EGG, B12 for nerve control. If you start your morning with an egg or two, you might be doing more for your legs than you think. Eggs aren't just a good source of protein. They're packed with a vitamin that plays a quiet but critical role in preventing leg cramps: vitamin B. Now here's what many people miss. Muscle cramps aren't always caused by the muscles themselves. Sometimes it's your nerves misfiring, sending the wrong signals at the wrong time. That's where B12 comes in. It helps maintain the protective coating around your nerves, ensuring smooth communication between brain and muscle. And for seniors, that matters. As we age, our ability to absorb B12 from food declines. That's why many older adults, even those eating well, still experience nerve-related issues like tingling, balance problems, or yes, frequent cramps. Eggs are a gentle, easy-to-digest way to get B12 naturally. The yolk carries most of it, along with healthy fats and a bit of vitamin D. If you're worried about cholesterol, you can mix one whole egg with extra egg whites. You'll still get the benefits without going overboard. Need another reason? Eggs are a complete protein, meaning they give your muscles all 9 essential amino acids needed for repair. If you've been moving less or going through physical therapy, eggs help rebuild strength and prevent the fatigue that makes cramps more likely. How do you cook your eggs? Scrambled, boiled, or poached? Let's swap recipes in the comments. Next, we're heading to something cool and hydrating. It's not a food exactly, but a natural drink that balances electrolytes, supports muscle function, and might be the missing link in your evening routine. Let's pour a glass and talk about it. 8. Coconut water, nature's electrolyte balancer. When it comes to leg cramps, hydration is just as important as minerals, and coconut water gives you both. Light, refreshing, and naturally sweet, this drink has earned its nickname, nature's sports drink. So why is it helpful for seniors with nighttime leg cramps? Because coconut water is packed with the electrolytes your muscles rely on. Potassium, magnesium, calcium, and just enough sodium to keep things balanced. That's the key. Without the right balance, your muscles get confused, contracting when they should be resting. Here's where it gets interesting. Many seniors take medications like diuretics for blood pressure or heart health. While necessary, these meds can deplete your electrolytes, especially potassium and magnesium. That's a recipe for cramps. Coconut water helps refill the tank, gently and naturally. It also hydrates more effectively than plain water, especially after mild exercise, time in the heat, or a long night's sleep. 1 cup contains more potassium than a banana, without added sugars or synthetic ingredients you'll find in commercial sports drinks. But here's a word of caution. If you have kidney issues or need to watch your potassium, speak with your doctor before drinking coconut water daily. For most people, though, a glass in the evening, especially after dinner or medications, can make a big difference in preventing overnight cramping. Have you ever tried coconut water at night? Did it help you sleep better? Let us know in the comments. Your tip could be the one that helps someone else rest easy. Next, we're heading back to the dinner table. This next food is rich in color, packed with fiber, and delivers 3 key minerals in one delicious bite. It might just become your new go-to side dish. 9. Sweet potatoes, the triple mineral root. Sometimes the best remedies come in the simplest packages. Sweet potatoes aren't just a comfort food, they're one of the most powerful natural tools for preventing leg cramps, especially when the sun goes down. What makes them so effective? It's the trio of minerals they bring to the table: potassium, magnesium, and calcium. All 3 are essential for smooth, balanced muscle function, and sweet potatoes happen to deliver them together in one slow-digesting, fiber-rich package. Let's break that down. Potassium keeps your muscle contractions steady. Magnesium helps relax them, and calcium makes sure the nerves fire at just the right time. That's the balance your body needs, and sweet potatoes support it naturally, without relying on supplements. There's another benefit too. Unlike fast-burning carbs, sweet potatoes digest slowly. That helps maintain stable blood sugar, especially important for seniors managing diabetes. And thanks to their fiber and antioxidants, sweet potatoes also reduce inflammation, which plays a role in chronic muscle and joint pain. So when should you eat them? Dinner is ideal. That way, your body can absorb the minerals overnight. When cramps tend to strike hardest, bake them, roast them, or mash them with a pinch of cinnamon for extra circulation support. Do you already eat sweet potatoes at dinner? Or are you more of a white potato person? Share in the comments, and maybe give this cramp-fighting root a chance tonight. Coming up, we've got one last food to add to your toolkit. It's small, it's crunchy, and it brings something unique to the table, a vitamin your muscles need and most of us forget. Let's crack into the final piece of your anti-cramp plan. 10. Almonds. Steady energy, stronger muscles. They're crunchy, portable, and often overlooked. But almonds might be the missing piece in your anti-cramp plan. These small nuts deliver a steady stream of muscle-supporting nutrients without the sugar or salt that can throw your system off balance. Let's start with magnesium. A small handful of almonds gives you about 20% of your daily magnesium needs. Not as much as pumpkin seeds, but still significant. And because they digest slowly, the magnesium is released over time, giving your muscles longer-lasting support. But that's not all. Almonds also offer vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects your muscles from oxidative stress and inflammation. That's especially important if you're dealing with fatigue, soreness, or tightness in your legs after everyday activity. Add to that healthy fats, plant-based protein, a bit of calcium, and even trace amounts of potassium. And you've got a well-rounded, shelf-stable snack that fits almost anywhere in your day. The best part? You don't need many. Just 10 to 15 almonds per day is enough to see benefits. Try them on oatmeal in the morning, blend it into a smoothie, or as a bedtime snack paired with yogurt or fruit. Are you already Team Almond, or do you prefer other nuts? Tell us below. And if you've ever noticed fewer cramps after adding them to your routine, we want to hear your story. Now that we've covered all 10 foods, it's time to step back and connect the dots. Because what you've just discovered isn't a list, it's a strategy. Let's look at how these foods work together to protect your muscles, restore balance, and help you sleep through the night again. How these foods work together. A full body strategy. Let's take a step back. Because what you've just learned isn't just a list of healthy foods, it's a carefully built strategy, designed to tackle the real reasons behind leg cramps in seniors. Think of your muscles like a team. Each nutrient plays a role. Potassium keeps the signal steady. Magnesium calms things down. Calcium supports contraction. Vitamin D makes sure it all gets absorbed. And omega-3s fight the inflammation that can throw everything out of balance. So how do you put it all together? Start your morning with a banana, a spoonful of yogurt, and maybe a few almonds. That gives you potassium, calcium, magnesium, and protein, all before lunch. For lunch or dinner, reach for salmon or sardines, spinach, or sweet potatoes. Add avocado to a salad or eggs on whole grain toast. Finish the day with a small serving of pumpkin seeds or coconut water before bed. You're not just feeding yourself, you're fueling recovery. Each meal becomes a chance to calm nerves, rebuild muscle, and prevent that painful jolt at 2 a.m. And remember, you don't need to eat all 10 foods every day. Rotate, mix and match, and listen to your body. What matters most is consistency. Which combination are you most excited to try first? Leave it in the comments. And if one of these already works for you, share your routine. You never know who you might help. Next, we'll close with a message to tie it all together, and a reminder that your body is still listening, still responding, and still able to heal, one bite at a time. Maybe you've been there, lying awake, clutching your leg, waiting for the pain to pass. The clock says 2:13 a.m. You're exhausted, frustrated, maybe even a little scared, and in that moment, you wonder if this is just part of getting older. But tonight can be different. Because now, you know more. You've seen how simple foods, real, everyday ingredients, can work together to restore balance, ease tension, and strengthen your legs from the inside out. You don't need to wait for a prescription. You don't need to feel powerless. You have choices, and they begin on your plate. That painful cramp in the middle of the night, it's not just a symptom. It's your body speaking. And when you respond with nourishment, with potassium from bananas, magnesium from spinach, omega-3s from salmon, and the quiet support of almonds or yogurt, your body responds back. Bit by bit, night by night. And here's the truth we often forget. Healing doesn't always come in big dramatic moments. Sometimes it comes in small, quiet habits. A food swap, a bedtime snack, a few extra minutes of care. Over time, those moments add up. They become strength, stability, sleep. So if you've ever said, "I wake up screaming," or "nothing I try works," we hope today gave you something different. Hope you can taste, relief you can plan for, and a path forward that's built on your terms. One step, one meal, one night at a time. What food from today's list are you going to try first? Or do you already have a go-to combo that helps you sleep better? Share it in the comments. Your experience might be the key for someone else who's still searching. And if you found value in this video, please like, subscribe, and join the Senior Health community, where we believe aging can be healthy, hopeful, and deeply human. We'll see you in the next one. Sleep well tonight.